so much about
Rumble, right?
scaling and team fights and whatnot. So how good is then this Origin comp? This team fight's great, but you do have to get to a point where you can utilize it, right?
Honestly, I am voting for Origin composition here. I think it's easier to execute Zairakan and the Gragas combo. I think Corki, we saw
playing a melee matchup really into double ranged or thereabouts. It's very hard for the Garen Yumi to do too much here. Zanzara maybe looking for a gank out towards the bottom side. He's going to put the control ward in the pit. 4 minutes at least more of action. Xerxes looking for a gank up towards the top side. Alpha uses the lightning rush, has just hit 6 though, so he has the slicing maelstrom, and it's a big wave pushing in. If Xerxes dives into this, it's a little bit dangerous, especially since Zanzara's on his way. Alpha puts the slicing maelstrom, gets the double stun. TP coming in here by Splice, and Alpha's low, he's gonna fall. Now they put the Cataclysm down onto Zanzara. It's Kobe and Noskaren on the chase, the Zoomies.
Is Mountain, and because of how easy it is to get priority, they can easily take this tower and then convert it into a bot Drake as well. TP actually coming into top lane.
See Humanoid looking for the flank there, going in with the Valkyrie. Alfari, no flash, no way out. It looks like Alfari might be going towards the Gunblade build here on the cannon. Origin going for the Mountain Drake, as you say. The Windwall comes out. It's Kobe and Noskaren trying to distract them from this. Xerxes on his way in as well, has the smite. Why are they fighting it? Indeed, because the last breath comes out. Zanzara secures his first kill of this fourth game. Humanoid coming in with the Valkyrie as well. Will force Origin away. Yeah, they lose a kill for it, but they force Origin away for the moment. Chachi doesn't have the TP. Zanzara's still on the Drake. No smite, of course, on Splice as they have lost their jungler, but Zanzara's down to about 200 HP, and he's forced out. He's going for the AP build. Xerxes training here on South 5. TP coming in by Patrick. Mithy has the charm. Going to land it on both of them. There's the knockup as well, and with the Blaze being called back. Humanoid
He gets the knockup.
Side is looking for the knockup. There we go. Kobe's pretty tanky. He won't fall.
Yep, they're not able to find any kills there. Remember that Splice just want to scale. That's their whole game plan. And if you can find early game advantages, then fine. It's definitely worth it. But this is a very hard force. You know, very close to the tower. They don't respect the TP, as we mentioned. And the Rakan was roaming up as well. And you just look at this play and you go, okay, if you get this play, how much more does it...
Another 4 for some reason.
That's all right.
Ignore that. And Splice look down towards the bottom side. Slicing Maelstrom comes out. Humanoid charmed up. And it will be a kill onto Alfari. Mithy trying to flash away. Chachi's still tanking up the tower. Mithy goes golden, but Humanoid dies. Mithy will fall as well. Oh, Chachi almost went down. That is so impactful on the Samurai. And Humanoid continuing to try and push in. Alfari looked like he was going to go for the fight there. Does get the stun lock. Zanzara misses the body slam flash. Lands the cast though. TP coming here by Splice. So they look for the fight. Alfari down to half HP. Double TP from Splice. It's actually only 1, but for some reason looked like 2 to me.
It did look like 2. Wait, Vizichachi did
Vizichachi's
TP
must have
in.
been cancelled.
It must have been cancelled,
Looks like Duck went in, and now the fight continues in the top lane. Mithy dodging around. Xerxes with the Cataclysm. He queues out, but he still gets stunned up. Xenoskaren unwilling to jump onto Xerxes with the Zoomies. Now pops onto him. Zanzara still on the chase. The slow comes out, but it's not going to be enough. And Splice just lose 1 in the top lane.
Origin can look for the mid-tier 2 now, though. Vizichachi's got to do what he can to clear out this tower, or is it going to get dived?
Mithy is behind him. Oh, Chachi with the slice and dice. Mithy a little bit too predictable there. Mid lane tower looks like it's going to go down as Chachi tries to get close enough to Patrick. Still lands the stun. That's a lot of damage, and Chachi is coming up huge here for Splice. Teleport used by Humanoid. He's going to bring Noskaren into this battle, and Origin may have overstepped. They may have overstayed. The last breath coming out is going to catch out Humanoid, but they don't have the damage to take him down. Fouling projectile doesn't quite connect.
Initially the knockup, so the initial knockup from Mithy ends up missing, and you can see Patrick here, so he's at full health. Time!
Zanzara just about able to escape with a beautifully placed cast, but this is the Infernal Dragon. Remember how we talked about it was all coming up for Origin? Well, Splice. And now the team with the advantage. Mithy has a flank position, has got the ultimate, has flash as well. Splice is trying to draw Origin out. They know Zanzara's low. Infernal Dragon down to about 4,000. Nuke call towards the top side of the fight, pops the wind wall. Big cooldown down, but now the Infernal has been restarted by Origin. They're trying to sneak it away.
Very low health Zanzara. They do get the reset.
Ooh. Oh, here's the charm. Mithy with the flank, and Alfari slices them up like pieces of sashimi. Beautiful play by Origin. Chachi tries to do what he can, but it's a triple. Make that 5 for Origin as they destroy Splice. They are not done with the season yet.
The series, but we'll see how... So, let's look at the fight. Initially, Zanzara, he tries to clear out a ward that he has no business clearing out. He buys a little bit more time, but the rest of his team is not in a position. Really clutch ultimate, just barely keeps him alive now. Splice think they can stick around because, of course, they have 5 members and Zanzara's not here. They think that they can get a collapse onto Nuke Duck. That doesn't happen. But keep your eyes on what Mithy is doing in the flank. He comes around on vision, but they don't pay attention to that. They're not noticing it before it's too late. He comes in from behind, gets the 3-man charm, and then Alfari lands the ult. And we've been talking so much about how when it comes to these fights, it's really... Vizichachi's actually gone bot to hold this.
Patrick pops the Feather Storm, but he did get caught in the final chapter. Now, here comes the damage from the side. Nuke Duck on the back line. Kobe almost down to 0 HP. He just about survives. Nuke Duck did what he could.
Control in their topside jungle. They'll be able to access the Baron area.
There is a blast cone there as well, which is important if Xerxes looking for steal.
So a lot of control wards in Origin's inventory. Oh, here we go.
Zanzara flashes in, straight to Humanoid. The Valkyrie comes out and he manages to get away. Healed up by the Yuumi, but now Chachi. That TP sucked.
Yes, yes, it did. Oh,
Nuke Duck going in, he goes golden, even uses the QS as the Cataclysm comes out. And it's not going to be enough to save Xerxes. Humanoid and Kobe have to do what they can in a 3v5 here. Norscarin on the back
here comes
of Humanoid.
Alfari.
Alfari on the flank, has the slicing maelstrom, has the flash, and Humanoid just about gets away. But that will be a very dead Garen. Origin, doesn't matter, they've got it.
They're going to get it.
It's fine.
Yep. Just saying. This place is kind of strong now. They're online. Now, admittedly, of course, they are in a deficit, and that doesn't just become nullified because they've hit their power spikes, but they can feel a lot more confident about forcing fights.
They definitely do. Nuke Duck uses the QSS too early. Vizichachi slicing and dicing in, TP in behind them here, and maybe they force a little bit too soon, Vedius. Xerxes goes golden. Chachi now trying to do what he can, but he's down as well. And I'm pretty confident in my prediction that Origin are going to win this game. Humanoid tries to get away, but Mithy chases him down. Kobe's spinning, but he's not winning. Norscarin's going to fall as well. A clean ace for Origin. What was that you were saying, Vedius?
I just had to bring attention to it. Splice had hit the items. They looked for a pick onto Nuke Duck, but he uses his fancy footwork along with the support from Zanzara to turn the play around. And Origin, they're going to take us to Game 5.
All of the way to Game 5. It seems to be a tradition in the LEC now.